Welcome to the Virtual College Exploration for all Pennsylvania students, sponsored by the Pennsylvania Association for College Admission Counseling and StriveScan. PACAC is a nonprofit association comprised of more than 1,200 school counselors, college admission counselors, independent educational consultants, and other professionals responsible for guiding students through the important transition from high school to post-secondary options. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the question and answer button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full schedule at pacac.org. This presentation is also being recorded and will be available within about a week at that same website, pacac.org. I'd now like to turn it over to the presenters.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, or if you're watching this in the morning, good morning to you. My name is Carnisha Jones. I am a freshman admissions counselor here at ECU, and I am super excited that you guys are here and that I get to tell you a little bit more about the wonderful opportunities that we have at East Carolina University. I am a freshman admissions counselor, so I do territories in North Carolina, as well as the entire state of Pennsylvania. If you guys have questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. I am your main point of contact. So at ECU, we are located in North Carolina, Greenville, North Carolina. We are about an hour away from the Raleigh-Durham Airport, so a quick flight in, and then an hour drive to campus. But we're really excited to reach out to all of our Pennsylvania students and to share a little bit more about our opportunities. So at ECU, we do have 5 campuses that total over 1,400 acres. The first one pictured here is our ECU Outer Banks campus. It is home to our Coastal Studies Institute, and we also allow students the opportunity to study at the coast for a semester. The next is our Health Science campus. It is home to our Brody School of Medicine, our College of Nursing, our College of Allied Health, as well as our School of Dental Medicine. So this is a great opportunity. If you're interested in the health sciences field, you will find that this is your home away from home. Next up is our athletic facilities. And so this includes our Menges Coliseum. We are pretty big Pirate football fans here, even when our team isn't having the winning record that we would hope for. But it also includes our Menges Coliseum and our Clark LeClaire Baseball Stadium. So there's a lot of opportunities there. We are Division I at ECU. Next is our West Research Campus, and I like to call this ECU's hidden gem. It is not located in the heart of Greenville. It's located on the outskirts, and it is home to, among other projects, the Restoration Labs for Artifacts Recovered from Queen Anne's Revenge, which is the flagship of Blackbeard, and then, of course, our main campus. For those of you that have maybe never visited campus, we are allowing in-person tours. We are doing those on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. And for our out-of-state students, we are going to have in-person tours that you can register for on November the 14th, which is a Saturday at 10 a.m., as well as Saturday, November the 21st at 10 a.m. We would love for you to come down and to actually see Greenville, North Carolina, to walk around our campus, see our main student center, our library, our student rec center, and just really get a feel of what it would feel like to be a true pirate. At ECU, we have students that come from all over North Carolina, 47 states plus the District of Columbia. One of those states is Pennsylvania, and we are consistently a top choice for freshmen. And that is because our graduates become a part of a wide network of successful alumni that are spread across the state, the nation, and the globe. I am proud alumna of East Carolina University, and I think that we are some of the best alumni around. But of course, I am preferential to ECU. So at ECU, there are a lot of things that you're considering, right? And whether you're considering ECU, colleges in Pennsylvania, colleges in North Carolina, and those are a lot of things. So it could be how beautiful is the campus, or what programs? What is the campus life like? What are your student housing options? How affordable is it? Which is a huge one, right? And these are all things that I know that you're considering, but more importantly, these are areas that we think you're going to find that ECU performs very well in. But believe it or not, when you really think about college, it all comes down to one thing, and that's your opportunity. At ECU, we're going to focus on your opportunity to learn, to grow, and to succeed. So students are attracted to ECU by the wide range of excellent degree programs that we offer, and undergraduate majors are found in 8 of our 12 colleges and schools. So depending on your area of interest, you can find yourself home in the College of Business, maybe the College of Nursing, the College of Education, or our College of Engineering and Technology. And this is where I'd like to brag about ECU for just a little bit, so bear with me. We are home to the largest College of Education, College of Business, and College of Allied Health Science in North Carolina. We are the healthcare university for North Carolina as we graduate more healthcare professionals than any other university in our state. Our engineering program is the highest ranked program of its kind in North Carolina, and we are the only North Carolina school with a College of Engineering and schools of medicine and dentistry at one university. And just to top it off, the icing on the cake is that our programs in the fine and performing arts are among the best in the Southeast. So regardless of your academic and professional goals, we have you that you've set for yourself, we have a program to help you reach it. So for those of you that may be unsure on what you would like to explore, and maybe you're just undecided, because we offer over 400 degrees and concentrations between our undergraduate and our graduate programs, we had to come up with a way for you to quickly be able to navigate that. And that is via ecu.edu/degrees. You can type in any interest that you have and see the offerings that we offer at ECU. At ECU, exploration and discovery go hand in hand with being a pirate. But with us being a research university, that isn't something that is only limited to our graduate students and our faculty members. We are committed to providing meaningful research opportunities to our undergraduates. In fact, over 20% of our undergraduate students participate in extracurricular research with our faculty. Some of the most courageous research that is currently going on that I'm most interested in relates to COVID-19. And so our students that are working with faculty and just how COVID-19 is impacting our body and then our communities, their research is something that really piques my interest. And we want you to provide you with opportunities that extend far beyond the classroom. We want you to take your education around the world and really explore beyond our campus. We offer over 200 plus study abroad locations, including our permanent year-round ECU Tuscany location where students can study there at any time. Who wouldn't like to have this picturesque view? I think it's a phenomenal opportunity. Of course, COVID-19 has impacted many things, including study abroad trips. So we are monitoring COVID-19 and updates for future study abroad trips, but we still want you to consider these opportunities at ECU. We also have an honors college at ECU, and our freshman students compete for one of 200 incoming spots each year. And each member of the honors college will receive some form of tuition assistance. Another great benefit is being a part of the living learning community of high achieving, highly motivated students and scholars. So at ECU, to be eligible for honors college, you must have a 3.5 unweighted GPA or a 4.0 weighted GPA. If you are a freshman, sophomore, or junior, test scores have been waived for this admission cycles, but typical test scores to meet eligibility requirements are a 27 ACT or a 1270 SAT. There is a supplemental application for Honors College, so you must apply to ECU by November the 25th, and then the supplemental Honors College application must be completed by December the 16th. If this is something that really piques your interest, I encourage you to explore it more at honors.ecu.edu. We understand that you are focused on outcomes, and we're focused on outcomes. And we understand that for many of you, the desired outcome is a rewarding career. These companies scrolling across the screen represent just a sample of the many organizations that hire our graduates. They're attracted to ECU because they recognize the quality of our programs, and most importantly, they recognize the quality of the students that graduate from ECU. And because of this, we are able to host some of the largest career fairs in North Carolina. And I'm sure you're able to glance at the list, even on your cell phone, and recognize some of these notable brand names of companies that our students have interned with and gone on for full-time employment. So at this point, I want to talk a little bit about setting sail in your journey to college. There are 2 ways that you can apply, and I know it says 3, forgive me, but as an out-of-state student, you can apply via Common App or via the Navigator account. And so our freshman process is rolling admissions. Our application is open, and we are already decisioning students. So congratulations to all of the Pirates that have already been admitted for our fall 2021 class. Again, the deadline for honors college eligibility is November the 25th, and the deadline for scholarship eligibility is December the 15th. Our final application deadline, and here's the joke, right? The joke is that ECU loves holidays and is setting deadlines in coordination with holidays, but April 1st is April Fool's Day, but this is no joke. That will be the last day to submit an application for fall 2021. To have a completed application, we are looking for your online application, including your essay, your $75 application fee, official high school transcripts, including your senior year courses in progress, and a current GPA on a 4.0 scale, and then transcripts from any post-secondary schools that you may be attending, including community college dual enrollment. Our expectations is that our middle 50% of ECU have an unweighted GPA of a 3.1 to a 3.4. They meet our minimum course requirements as set forth by North Carolina, as well as the rigors of a high school curriculum, and they've done a phenomenal job on their essay. As a reminder, SAT and ACT scores are not required for admissions during the 2021 cycle, but they will be required for the 2022 terms and beyond. And so to go over those middle 50%, you're looking at an SAT of a 1070 to 1190 and an ACT of a 19 to 24, and we will super score. Letters of recommendation are not required. However, if you feel strongly, we do encourage you to send them to our admissions office. You can send those via email at admissions.ecu.edu. So if you wanted to transfer to ECU, maybe you wanted to start at a community college and then transfer, we make that process very simple as well. We also offer rolling admissions, and our application again opens in August. We encourage you to apply early. You can see when you must apply by depending on the term that you're looking to enroll in. Again, we're going to look for an online completed application, a $75 application fee, and then your official college transcripts. So our expectations for our transfer students is that they have met to maintain a 2.0 cumulative GPA from any post-secondary institution that they have attended, and that you have 24 transferable credit hours with the equivalency of our English 1100. We do have a Pirate Promise program if you decided to maybe attend community college in North Carolina, which is a great opportunity. But to learn more about our transfer programs and all that are offered, we encourage you to explore transfer.ecu.edu. Paying for college is a huge factor in where you are attending, and I understand that. We are proud that at ECU, over 70% of our students will receive some form of financial aid in the form of scholarships, grants, or loans. So I told you earlier that we enjoy deadlines that correlated with the holiday. Got another one for you. February the 14th, which is Valentine's Day, or if you're single or you just feel some type of way about the holiday, it is ECU FAFSA Day. That is the day that we need to have your FAFSA on file to meet our priority deadline. Funds are first come, first serve. So if you get that in early, you'll be sure that you're getting the largest amount of funds that are available for you. Typical award notifications will go out towards the middle of March. Another opportunity for scholarships includes our Raise Me profile, if you are able to create one of those counts. And then as a reminder, our university has a scholarship deadline that is January the 15th. I do want to highlight this. At ECU, you must be admitted into our institution in order to apply for scholarships. However, you don't have to confirm your attendance. So I encourage all of our students, especially out-of-state students, to apply to ECU, become admitted, and your next step is to apply for scholarships. Again, you must apply to ECU by December the 15th, and the final scholarship deadline, this is a hard deadline, is January the 15th. Here's an overview of our timeline. So we had a fall virtual open house just a week ago. And if you didn't get a chance to visit us for that, you missed a treat. Our Honors College deadline is approaching. Believe it or not, guys, it is November. And as well as our scholarship eligibility and our scholarship deadline. Again, ECU FAFSA Day, February the 14th. Don't forget it. We are planning a spring Pirates Award for all of our admitted students. And then before you know it, it'll be time for you to graduate high school. So you'll need to submit your enrollment deposit as well as your final high school transcripts and attend orientation and get registered for classes. You'll be receiving your housing assignments and really saying goodbye to the parentals as you move on to campus and school begins in August. So let's talk about living on campus. At ECU, we do require that all of our freshmen live on campus. We have 15 residence halls located across 3 neighborhoods. College Hill is located between academic buildings and the athletic complex. This neighborhood has 6 residence halls, a fitness facility, dining hall, food court, coffee bar, and convenience store. We have our central campus, which is just a short walk from the student center and near Joyner Library, Wright Auditorium, and Messick Theater. This neighborhood has 4 residence halls. And last but definitely not least, we have our West End, which is close to the Student Recreation Center, the Student Center, and a short walk to downtown. This neighborhood has 5 residence halls and is close to West End Dining Hall and the West End Plaza. So these 3 neighborhoods are home to our living learning communities. And these are communities that are great ways to connect with students who share similar interests. Whether it's Honors College Living Learning Community or maybe our leadership, we have a living learning community for kinesiology, business, art, and design. And I encourage you guys, if this is something that really piques your interest, explore this opportunity more at campusliving.ecu.edu. And we are in the South, so don't worry. We are not bringing you to campus and not feeding you. We have 31 dining locations for you to choose from, including 2 dining halls that offer opportunities such as Fried Chicken Wednesday. This is a real deal, guys. It's really good, and there's cornbread to go with it, as well as Taco Tuesday. But we have convenience markets, so if you're just needing to grab a bag of chips and a bottle of water on the way to class, just a quick snack, not a full meal, those opportunities are available for you. And then when you're tired of the dining hall, we have you covered. We have brand names such as Chick-fil-A's, Chili's 2, Einstein Brothers Bagels, Subway, Raising Cane's, Panda Express, and plenty of Starbucks locations, including the Starbucks trucks. We offer a variety of flexible meal plans, and you can explore these more at dining.ecu.edu. We are proud at ECU to be home to not 1, but 2 student centers. We do have one on our Health Science campus, as well as one on our main student center. The one pictured is on our main student center. It is 210,000 square feet. And I tell people, when you're bored, let's play hide and seek in the student center. I bet you won't be able to locate me. It is also home to our Dowdy Student Store, our Black Box Theater. It has a multi-purpose ballroom. There's dining options and meeting spaces. And one of the coolest things is that it has a 24 by 42-foot Pirate Vision screen. It is a great place. They have been doing movies on the lawn right here recently, which is a nice break to get outside on a blanket and watch a movie. That will play the game, so away games where it's not a home game, you can come out, lay in the lawn, there's grills out there, you can really enjoy that space. And we want you to continue to get involved and to be involved at ECU. We have over 500 plus student organizations. There are 18 campus ministries and 38 Greek organizations. Some of my favorite organizations is that we have a snowboarding and skiing club. Now, to you in Pennsylvania, that is not weird, but we're in Eastern North Carolina and we don't get that much snow. But because we know that that is an interest of our students, we provide them with the resources so that they can really enhance their experiences while at ECU. And at ECU, we really have pirate spirit, and this shows on the weekends in the fall when our Pirates are playing in Dowdy Ficklum Stadium. We are Division 1A in 16 NCAA sports. We're in the American Athletic Conference right now. And as a student at ECU, you will receive free tickets to all regular season home games. So that could be for basketball, that could be for volleyball, soccer, baseball, softball. We even have club sports and intramural sports. Some of my favorite to really go into is that we have a club sport, bass fishing, because who wants to come to ECU if they can't be on the bass fishing club sport, right? One of my other favorites is that we have an equestrian club at ECU. So there's lots of things for you to continue to be involved in. And I know you were worried about us feeding you all that Southern food with our Southern hospitality. Don't worry. We have 2 student rec centers. We offer over 40 club sports, including basketball and soccer. So there's a chance for you to maintain competitive, as well as there are gyms. You can do free weights. There's an indoor-outdoor pool. We offer a wide range of classes and equipment. You can do racquetball, you can do basketball. I know people don't even do racquetball anymore. They do a lot of outdoor adventures, and we have a rock climbing class even inside of our rec center. So there's a lot for you to do to stay active and to make sure that you're not gaining any extra weight that you didn't want, right? Campus safety is very important. And we are very proud ourselves of providing a safe environment for our students. And we have over 60 plus uniformed officers, as well as secure entrances to residence halls with cameras. We utilize the blue light system. And so if you've ever visited ECU, you're going to see purple, of course, purple phones. And at the top, there's a blue light, and you can actually press the button on those phones and it will notify dispatch, and they will ensure that someone is with you to that area within a moment. So we encourage students to do that. And then one of my favorite ways that they help keep us safe is via the Live Safe and the ECU alert in the mobile apps. Guys, they don't miss anything, whether I'm on campus or whether I'm at home. If there's an incident going on campus, I'm aware of it. And the best ones that they alert you to are those class cancellations or those early dismissals, late arrivals. So definitely make sure that you sign up for those so that you stay in the know at ECU. Parking and transportation. So at ECU, we do allow students to bring their cars to campus their first year. You do have to purchase a parking permit, and you can find out more about that at parking.ecu.edu. But we are proud to have one of the largest transit systems in North Carolina. I refer to them as purple limousines, but of course they're purple buses. We can be bourgeois for just a few, but they will literally take you around campus. They go from apartments to campus, from main campus to the health science campus. They will even take you to Walmart, Target, and the mall. You can do all of your shopping. So it is a really great opportunity if you choose not to bring a car to campus. You will not be gridlocked. We will make sure that you're able to get around. We also offer a service that runs from ECU's main campus to the Raleigh-Durham Airport, and they will make sure that you get to your flight on time. So you don't even have to catch an Uber. You can utilize ECU services if you prefer. Greenville is a great place to call home, and it has been recognized as a great place to go to college. We are noted as being in one of the 100 best communities for young people, the top 10 best small places for businesses and careers, and the top 10 college towns in the US. Greenville is a city that fully embraces Pirate Nation. We have purple and gold fire trucks. They're literally my favorite. I get so excited when I see them. The cookout billboard is purple and gold. On game days, you can stop in restaurants and everybody is in purple and gold attire. We are literally a college town, and it's such an inviting atmosphere for our students while they're here at ECU. As I wrap up, I want you guys to stay connected. So follow us online via Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at ECU Admissions. We will keep you up to date on any announcements. We're in a virtual world where things are constantly changing. That is a great way to stay in the know about what's happening. You can email us at admissions@ecu.edu, or you can call us as well. The other great tools is that you can meet the staff and find your counselor. It's moi. But you can also take a virtual tour and sign up for our in-person tour. At this time, we would love to invite you to join Pirate Nation, and we're going to ask if you have any questions that I can answer for you live.
All right, Cornisha, thank you so much for that presentation. So hello, everyone. My name is Stephanie Molina, and I'm also an admission counselor, but Cornisha Jones will be your go-to person for ECU. I will be moderating the chat, so go ahead and include any questions that you want. But to get us started today, let's just go ahead with the first question. Cornisha, you can either answer this from your perspective or from a student's perspective, but why do you think most students that come to ECU choose ECU as their undergraduate college?
Awesome question. Thank you, Stephanie. I think for me as a former student and even now as an employee, it is the community. And to attend a large university, we're probably the fourth largest public university in North Carolina. We cover a broad range of land. And when you come in, you instantly feel welcome. You feel like you belong and you feel a part of a greater community. And you can't always find that. I encourage students, whether they're in North Carolina or if they're from another institution, you want to visit the campus and you want to make sure that it feels right. You're going to spend the next 4 years there and it has to be a good fit for you. And so that's very important. And for me, ECU has just always been a great fit. If I can add a supplemental reason, it has to be our faculty. They go above and beyond at ECU and they really care about you as a person. So, some people care about your success in their class. Some people care about your success in their institution. But what I found is that they care about all of that plus in your career. What are you doing? How are you moving forward? Cornisha, did you check out this graduate school opportunity? Or Cornisha, did you see that this is another career pathway that you can explore? And when you have those type of connections and interactions, it makes your experience priceless and it makes my job as a recruiter easier. So those are the two main reasons that I say people choose ECU.
Awesome, thank you. So the next question is more so, I know you spoke a little bit on behalf of the organizations and how many we have exactly, but what are some of your favorite events or events that you typically hear students say that it is their absolute favorite when they're on campus?
Awesome question. So guys, it's hard because ECU does a lot of events. So I want to start with one of the favorites, right? Not my favorites. One of the favorites is that in January in the spring, when you come back to school, in Pennsylvania students, I heard it's a little chilly. I talked to some students this weekend. I heard it's a little chilly in Pennsylvania already. So you guys probably are pros at this one. But at ECU, we're not really acclimated to the cold weather like you guys are. So we have Polar Bear Plunge. It's an ECU tradition. They fill up our outside pool with ice and water, right? And it's freezing. And then students jump into the freezing cold pool and they get a cool shirt. So it's amazing what you'll do at college for a free t-shirt, right? But that is one of the favorite traditions. Another one that is really fun and especially important for freshmen is that about 2 weeks into the semester, once you get here in the fall, we do the Get a Clue. And that is where all of our organizations, I mentioned that there's over 500, all of them fill up the mall or the lawn, which is what we call it here at ECU, and you'll find tables. So whether it's campus ministries or the gaming club, or if it's an academic club, this is a great way for you to interact with those club leaders and to just find out more about what's really offered at ECU. And then my last one that I'm going to talk about is Barefoot on the Mall. This happens the day before exams start in the spring, and it's a free concert that it's like your unwinding period. You have worked so hard, and before you go into exams, you need to decompress and de-stress. We've had artists such as T-Pain that have come down. And so this is a great opportunity for students. So those are probably 3 of the favorite events here on ECU's campus.
Thank you. Those are also some of my favorite events when I was a student here, so I can completely agree with that. So I know coming from out of state, it can be difficult in figuring out exactly what to bring to campus if they decide that ECU is for them, which we all hope so. But what is exactly included in our residence halls, or what can you say that are one of the benefits of living on campus since it is required to live on campus their first year?
Yes. So what's included in your residence hall is that all of our residence halls have free laundry. Some people are like stoked when they hear that, like free laundry, no excuse for you to take your dirty laundry home unless you want to. I know you're going to do it on Thanksgiving break and be like, Mom, I can't do it, but we will give you free laundry here at ECU. In every room, you're going to have a microwave and a refrigerator that is included. So you can bring your TV, but we will have the essentials. You'll have a desk in your room, and then you'll have the option if you want to lift your bed up on risers, or if you want to do bunk beds. We do give you a little bit of freedom within your room and how you set it up. Some of the greatest benefits of living on campus, so it's required, right? But at ECU, we found that it's helped freshmen to transition better and to be more successful. You are minutes away from the library, even if you get the urge at like 1 o'clock to be like, oh, my paper is due in the morning. You can go to the library. It's open 24 hours. You are close to campus. So if you need to take advantage of the Pirate Academic Success Center that offers free tutoring, or if you want to have your paper reviewed by our University Writing Center, or if you want to go to faculty office hours, I cannot stress this enough. I don't care what institution you attend. Take advantage of faculty office hours. This is where you get to meet with the subject matter experts, right? They are the ones creating your exams. They know the material. And I encourage every student to get to know your professors. Go to faculty office hours. It changes your experience. So you're here on campus for that. Another great benefit is, especially for out-of-state students, you don't know a lot of people in North Carolina, right? Maybe you're the only one from your school that's coming. This is a great way. You're on campus, you're going to meet your roommate, you're going to meet your resident advisor. There are going to be activities going on in the dorm. If you live on the hill, something that was very exciting for me as a freshman year was walking out of class on a Monday afternoon and hearing the band practice. It feels like college. And I know that's weird, but as a student, you want to be at college and you want to feel like you're at college. And I think living on campus provides students with those opportunities and then also the resources to help you be successful.
Awesome. Thank you so much. So can you touch base on exactly what kind of resources students have in case they're taking a math course and maybe math isn't their strongest suit? Do you know of any resources that we have available for them all?
So the Pirate Academic Success Center, guys, it should be your best friend. It's free. It's free. Okay, it's free. And you can sign up for tutoring sessions. In order to be a tutor, they have to have made an A in that class. Many times they've taken it with that same instructor, which is like brilliant. It's mind-blowing, the insight that they'll have. And it could be something as, hey, I remember this was an extra credit question. Man, you're like, wow, your ball feels away ahead of the game. So take advantage of free tutoring. Again, take advantage of the faculty office hours. And then living learning communities, right? We don't think about the benefit of those. But if you're in a living learning community for biology or engineering, those students are also in your classes. And I have a coworker that says you may need them to wake you up so you don't miss class, but it's also great to just be like, it's 8 o'clock, I have a quiz tomorrow and I'm not quite understanding this concept. And to be able to go down the hall and knock on their door and say, hey, I know you've been acing this. Can you maybe shine some insight on why I'm missing this? So just really taking advantage of everything that is right there at your footsteps. So yeah.
Awesome. And last question, unless anybody has any other questions that they want to put in the chat. But what is like the biggest recommendation you can give to your students in regards to starting the application process? Like how, if there is a way to format it specifically, or what they really should be focusing on this year if they're applying, or next year?
Awesome. So this year, guys, I would say that you've worked hard academically the last 4 years, and it's going to show in your transcripts. So your transcripts are going to be a major evaluation. of your application process here at ECU. And so I would encourage you to do that. But because we're not requiring test scores, spend the extra time on your essay, right? This is a great way that we're going to be able to get to know you better and to learn more about who you are as an individual, because grades only tell half the story. There could have been life-changing experiences that have occurred in high school that have affected your grades, and you have the opportunity to really dive into that information during your essay. So that's going to be my encouragement. And for those of you that may be a rising sophomore, junior, or senior, I'm going to encourage you all to really think about your testing, right? So test early and then take it again. We super score, guys. If your test scores are not what you want them to be, then take it again. We did a junior jump presentation here in North Carolina, and one of the best pieces of advice that I can give the underclassmen: make a calendar of deadlines, right? So any institution that you are interested in, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Maryland, it doesn't matter. Get you a calendar and put all of their deadlines so that you can keep a track of what's going on and when it's due. That will be a time-saving life hack, okay? The other piece of advice is to test early and then the test again if you need to. So those are going to be my two biggest pieces. And then always, if you have questions, you can schedule a one-to-one booking appointment with us at ECU. I'm happy to sit down with you and your parents or guardian that may have questions. And this is a great way for you to meet. Maybe you want to talk to someone in the music department or someone that's been a part of the band. You can let me know that, and I'll even try to get you in contact with students that are in those programs. So that's my advice for you. And I think that is a great way to end this presentation. Anything else, Miss Melina?
Not as of this moment, but thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys in Pennsylvania. I wish that I could be there in person. I'm super excited to travel to Pennsylvania, but because we're in a virtual setting, thank you guys for being here. If you have questions, reach out at admissions.ecu.edu. That's our website. You can find my contact information and anything that you need. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to our PACAC facilitator.
Great, thank you. Thank you for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. Also, this was just one of many sessions being hosted. So again, don't forget to sign up for additional sessions at pacac.org. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all the other session recordings at pacac.org. Thank you so much and have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.